going on, everybody? Welcome back for a little vlog ski. Doing something a little different. I've been doing these on my phone, or had been doing them on my phone, but I figured out how to get my GoPro to mount. I figured out how to get it to mount to my pop socket mount through some shenanigans, and it's a little bit kabuki-ish, but it's gonna work. Just dropped the dog off, getting groomed. I'm headed down to the auction house. I'm really excited. I got to pick up our stuff from this past week. The auction schedule was weird this week. It actually ended on Monday instead of Sunday. And I think that might have worked in my favor a little bit because I was able to get a couple of things. What ends up happening is on Sundays, I get busy right around 6, 7 o'clock at night, which is when the auctions usually end. And I forget, and I get outbid, and then I come back, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't win this thing I could have gotten for an extra, $2 or whatever. Damn it, I missed out, kind of thing. So that didn't happen. I was actually battling it out, take a shot, battling it out on a couple of items, and I got 2 of the items that I was fighting on. I let some of the others go just because I didn't think there were either, well, in one case there wasn't enough value there, and in another I just wasn't interested enough. It wasn't exciting enough for me to fight over. No DVD lot this week. It got bid up in like the first day or two. Let's see, I think I put in a bid for 50 bucks, and that lasted a few hours, and then it sat at 60 for a while, and that lasted probably a day, or the rest of the day and into the next, I should say, and then jumped to 105, where it sat for the next however many long, like 4 days, right up until the last day of the auction. And in the closing hours, and even into the closing like 45 minutes, I was going to try to snipe it at 115. I don't know that there's $115 worth of value there. I really don't, based on what I could see. It was 6 boxes, but they weren't big boxes. It didn't look like most of them were like double stacked in the box. So you could see most of what was in there. There was a lot of stuff that wasn't really worth anything. There was a handful of TV seasons, but it was like Magnum PI, the original. I think they actually had the full series in there. And what else? Something else was in there. I don't remember. Something, Macmillan and Wife, there was a season of that, just old stuff. But there was this like red box, and in the way they do the pictures, they'll do one picture of everything, and then they'll do a series of close-ups. And the red box was open in the wide shot, but they never took another picture of it, and I couldn't get a clear idea of what it was. It had some sort of cartridges of some kind, or cases of some kind. I don't know if they weren't 8-tracks. I don't know what they were. I could not figure out for the life of me what was in this box, and curiosity was really getting me, where I was like, okay, I started counting the Magnum PIs, and I started counting the ones I could see, and I'm like, okay, can I break even and find out what the hell is in this red box? Because who knows, it could be a boat, to steal a phrase from Homer Simpson. But I really want to know what's in that box. And then literally with 15 minutes left on the clock, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna try to snipe it at 115, way overpay it. It jumps to 170, and I was like, oh no. No sir, I'm not that curious. So no DVDs this week. Interesting flip-flop though, I got a ton of records. I mentioned it yesterday on the What Sold video. Hopefully I load these up in order. So anyway, different this week. I was able to get 2 record lots, and I got them for fairly cheap, which really surprised me, because those record lots usually go for hundreds of dollars. And I got 2 lots for less than $100. I think I'm like $40 each into them. I could only see some of the records that was in there. From what I could tell, they looked like they were in great shape as far as the The sleeves were all in great shape. Obviously, I can't vouch for the records until I inspect every one of them, but you know, fingers crossed that they're in good condition. It looked to me like there was some pretty good stuff in there. Oh, and one of them had a collection of 8-tracks too. 8-tracks are really popular right now for whatever reason. Not all of them, but some of them go for really decent money, you know, 20, 30 bucks. And I didn't comp any of the 8-tracks out. Obviously, condition of the label plays a huge part, and those labels were, you know, weird, thin paper that kind of soaked up every drop of water that ever came up near them. So, you know, labels tend to not be great on them, but I figured the 8-tracks add some potential value, quite a bit potential value, really, to the lot. So I definitely wanted to get those. I've wanted to get into records for a long time. I don't know anything about them, but I got enough of them for a cheap enough price that I'm not worried. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I can't make money as long as these records aren't scratched to hell. So I feel good about that. I mentioned yesterday I got a Ninja blender. Ninja blenders parted out go for like 4 or 5 times their sticker price. You know, people have they want an extra I don't know, blender piece. I don't know what you'd call it, an extra canister? What would you call that? I better find out so I can list it. Anyway, you know, they want an extra there's a signal for you. You know, they want an extra canister. They burn out the motor on theirs. This one has a ton of attachments, like you know, protein shake, like a magic bullet type of size individual shake canister, tub, whatever you want to call it. There's a bunch of those in there. It looked like there was a bunch of extra little items, and the extras, all or most of them, looked like they were in plastic. So it would imply that they've never been used. So that's good. I think I paid up for that a little bit. I think I paid 50 bucks for that. I've been trying to get Ninjas and Vitamixes for months, and they just typically just go for so much. I'm surprised the used Vitamixes, I mean, they're not, you can get them at Costco for not that much. Now I know they're not necessarily the top of the line ones, but I mean, gee, I don't know, people are paying a big money for them used at this auction, or they're not thinking through tax and buyer's premium, maybe. I don't know, but they're, because that's, you know, that adds 18% here between those two fees. So I don't know, but there was a Vitamix. I was in on it for 50 bucks. I think it sold for like over 150, if I remember correctly. It was ridiculous. And then the other item, or the other lot, I should say, was another office supply lot. I paid up for this one. This was not, well, when I started, it was a $10, you know, bid. I actually ended up paying up for it. I paid almost $50 for this lot. And the reason for that is twofold. One, and this is going to sound silly, but it's got 9 reams of paper in it. I'm almost out of computer paper, so I figured, what the hell, I need paper. I think at Costco I get like, I think I get 16 reams for 25, 30 bucks, you know? So you figure, let's just say $12, $12 to $15 for 9 reams. So, you know, that's good. And then the other thing that was in there was quite a few get-rich-quick type video or DVD, I guess, you know, systems, you know, with the plastic clamshell. Those things can go for good money. And the one that I could really see clearly, comps on it were $100 to $200. So once I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm going to pay up for this. And there was more in there. There was probably what looked like 5 or 6 in this one box. I couldn't see everything clearly enough. I mean, they take really grainy pictures. I don't know if they're, well, A, they're probably taking pictures in the barn, so I'm sure it's very low light. And then I don't know if they're using a digital camera from, You know, they've probably been using it since the day they got a website, and their website looks like it was made on GeoCities. So, you know, it's not super technologically advanced here. This is a company that's been around for decades. They do everything in person. I can't believe that they take credit cards over the phone, and I can't believe that they don't charge a credit card fee to do it. Maybe they do normally, but they're not right now, at the very least. So anyway, so yeah, the pictures they make it hard to really see what's in there sometimes. Really, really difficult. So I think that it might be really good. I think there might be a lot of money. I paid $200 for everything, all in. That's with tax and buyer's premium. This, I think, is my biggest auction buy. Not by much. I know I had a couple that were in the mid hundreds, but I think this is the first time it was like $198 and change. So I mean, I'm right at $200. A little bit tough to swallow, not gonna lie. It was a little bit of a like, ooh. But you know, you have to be willing to spend the money. You can't. I mean, you can just try to get stuff as cheap as possible and make huge profits when you can. Absolutely, you can do that. But I'd prefer to be a little more consistent in my sales and a little more consistent in my cash flow. So I've got to be willing to pay up. I've got to be willing to make a lesser margin on items, but more frequently, if that makes sense. Yeah, so anyway, so I figure, let's say the records, I don't even know how many records there are. Let's say there's 100, and that's probably, it looked like there was about 50 in each box, honestly. So if the records average $5 a piece, which I think is probably fairly realistic, I think that's doable. You know, that's $500 right there. So I double my money, more than double my money right there. If the Ninja parts out, let's say $200, which I think again is conservative, you know, that's what does that bring us to? $700. And then if the various crap that's in the office supply lot, which I continue to do pretty well in those kinds of weird random boxes, if that's good for $200 or $300, I mean, basically 200 into 1,000 is, it's good. I'll take that. That's, you know, quintupling my money when it's all said and done. You know, before fees and things like that, but still, you know, that's where I need to be. I mean, I've been doing a lot of math lately to figure out how much I need to go through dollar-wise in order to basically make a living. I'm working under the presumption that, you know, I'm not going to pick up another contract for a while, that this is going to be my job for the foreseeable future. And obviously, if it grows to the point where I never have to go back to work, that's great. But this is going to be our income source. And I've been doing a lot of math trying to figure out how much I need coming in and going out and things like that. And I figure I need to be spending, you know, 200 to 300, maybe even 400 a week in order to generate the cash flow that I need, you know, to survive. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of scary. I mean, you know, let's split the difference and say 300 a week. You know, that's $1,200 a month going out at a time where, you know, the money coming in is only theoretical, or at least it will be here in a couple weeks. So there's a lot of traffic, man. I guess everything's reopened. People are like coming and going. I will gladly work from home for the rest of my life. I never want to go back to an office. I never wanted to be in an office in the first place. All right, hopefully I can get in here right now. I'm hoping they got the sign out. So hopefully, I guess it's not like there's a gate here. I suppose I can pull up whenever I want. Hopefully they're starting to put stuff out. Well, It's not, I don't have the thing open yet. Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, I think that's my stuff. Sweet. So we can pick up right now. All right, I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna drive back to the groomers, and then we'll do a little update with all of our stuff. All right, so first of all, I completely forgot that I got this Brookstone luggage. I mean, it's used, it's beat up, but I actually, you know, in the event that I ever get to travel on a plane again, I could use some decent luggage, so that's a bit all right. Here's the 8-tracks we got. I don't see anything that great. John Denver, maybe. Barbra Streisand. There's a couple Barbra Streisands. We can put those together. Here's another John Denver. We can put those together. Label's not in great condition, of course. But from what I can see, let me see if I can show you guys. The pads are all in there. And the rollers look good. So that's a good sign. And this, oh, it was a head cleaner. That might be something. A little head cleaner. That might be something. So, yeah, nothing great there, but, you know, I think that there's some money to be made. This is what stuff I was talking about. This is the get rich quick stuff. Living the law of attraction, effortless success. Yeah, see, this is unused. This book is like $100. Don't waste your money, kids. But there's a whole thing. Like, there's, you know, these, yep, CDs, and it looks like they're all there. That's a big box for 5 CDs. I don't know about that. There's tons of them in here. Different programs. The Fibonacci treasure map. Okay, I mean, assuming it's all here, I'm sure that it is. There's oops. Master your traits, master yourself. There's, I mean, it goes on down there. What's this guy? Ooh, what is this guy? Oh no. Jack Canfield's Laws of Attraction. This looks brand new. I don't know about this. I don't know anything about this. This might be worth some big money too. These things are weird, man. These types of systems can sell for a lot of money, like I said. And this box, I can't even get all this. Box goes all the way down. I mean, there's probably 20 systems in here. So that's that. And so, okay, here we got the Ninja, all the attachments. I guess they weren't in plastic. For some reason I thought they were. Maybe it was the other one, the Vitamix that was. And then here's all of our records. Not in as great a shape as I thought as far as the things go, but you know, what we got here? Poems and Songs of Middle Earth. Poems in English and Elvish. This could be, I mean, you know, who knows? This could be big money. This kind of stuff, you know? So as long as the records are in good shape. I accidentally bent the shit out of this one. You can see that right there when I was trying to put this box here in. Edgar Allan Poe's Pit and the Pendulum. Probably not worth a lot, so I'm not too worried about that, but yeah. I mean, you can see some of these are pretty, you know, they're pretty worn. They've been loved. There's a lot of just classical stuff in here, stuff that I'll probably just like lot up. I don't even know what these are. These are big, like basic library of the world's greatest piano music. You know, who knows? Who knows? It'll be fun to go through. Be fun to list. There's other stuff. There's like pop stuff in here, and I don't think there's any rock music, but there's, oh, I think I saw Harry Belafonte. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it out here. Returns to Carnegie Hall, so Harry Belafonte live album, you know, stuff like that. So, pretty excited about that. That's good stuff. And then took every ounce of my car. There's all of our computer paper. We got, like, this is sealed. This is sealed still. And then shout out to Costco. That's been in the car since Saturday. I forgot to bring it in. Office paper, more office paper. Actually a really nice hole punch. Yeah, I keep getting hole punches and paper cutters too. Some more paper. I saw this. I didn't even know this was in here. What is this? jet print photo. It was on clearance for $350. Hammer mill. This is sealed. Let's ooh, I see a bug. Get him. It's a spider. $24. Look at that. That's obviously not sold, but that's the asking price on it. Any sold comps? No. No sold comps, but yeah, I mean, I got 2 of them at least, so maybe I'll sell them. I mean, they're originally 15, right? So maybe I'll sell them for 15 a piece, or I'll just put them together, do one listing for 30, something like that. Let's see, some more paper. I don't know. This is garbage, basically. Here's some, yeah, photo mat stuff here. Some garbage, it looks like here. Is this unopened? Yeah, here's an unopened I don't know, greeting card thing from Avery. Is this unopened? Looks like it. Yep, another unopened thing. So just a bunch of unopened, or at least it looks like it's all unopened, or mostly unopened stuff, and then some stuff that's not unopened. This is obviously a business. Here's name badges. See if you can see that. So this was just, I don't know, this was in there, whatever. I wanted the this was in the same stuff as the get rich quick stuff over there. Shout out to the car seat. Yeah, sheet protectors. I don't know, there's stuff in here. What we got here? Oh, I wish this P-Touch was in here somewhere, but it's not. I've got the manual for it. Oh, here's brand new cardstock. Labels. Is that brand new? Nope. Looks like spine inserts. Those are maybe brand new, looks like. And here's pre-punched paper. This is brand new too. So, bunch of odds and ends in there. But hopefully you're not getting blown out here by the sun. But yeah, that's everything that we got. 200 bucks. Like I said, I think we're probably gonna do close to 1,000 on it when it's all said and done. So yeah, really excited about that. Appreciate you guys. About to lose my battery here, so we're gonna end it. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, all the good stuff. I'll see you next time.